Inglewood today, a fear of being wiped out by a Confederate economic Trojan horse.
The future of this community depends on our ability to stop the monster in its tracks.
This is like Godzilla eats Tokyo. This is much bigger than David and Goliath.
In the Bible, there's a story of David and Goliath. Well, in my community, we have a similar tale. Only David is Inglewood, and Goliath is Walmart. That's right, Walmart, the largest and most powerful corporation in the world. It used to be a model American company, but nowadays, Walmart means poverty wages, the end of mom and pop stores, and the ruin of entire communities. Our story begins in 2002.
In the next 3 to 5 years, Walmart says it plans to put 40 supercenters in California.
Walmart set its sights on the Hollywood Park property here in Inglewood.
The project is called Homestretch at Hollywood Park and covers 60 acres. It would include restaurants, banks, and gas stations with a Walmart superstore at the center.
Our city council knew Walmart's plans would devastate local businesses and undermine well-paying supermarket jobs. But Walmart used the threat of a lawsuit to reverse the city's ban on huge superstores. Then they pulled the ultimate power play.
Walmart collected enough signatures from Inglewood residents to put its project on the ballot.
Using a vast war chest, Walmart qualified a ballot initiative unlike anything ever seen.
The initiative would give Walmart a green light without requiring the usual traffic plans, public hearings, and environmental reviews.
If this predator, Walmart, is able to ram this development down the city's throat, then look out other cities, because they're going to use the same makeup as a vehicle in order to attack other cities.
Once we realize what we've given away, it's going to be very difficult to get it back.
The 71-page initiative was designed to cut public officials and the community out of the development process, essentially creating a sovereign city governed by Walmart.
Before you know it, your name won't be Inglewood, it'll be Wallwood.
The thing is, we were already feeling Walmart's impact.
What do we want? Healthcare! What do we want? Now!
A strike and lockout of supermarket workers in our area began in October 2003. Hanging over the battle was Walmart's intention to enter the grocery business.
Grocers insist they must cut costs to compete with non-union stores like Walmart.
We can't just sit back and pretend that the competitive threat isn't looming.
They're coming in and they want to undersell everybody and put them out of business.
No one thought we could stop Walmart. After all, while many communities had tried, few had succeeded. But we weren't about to let this giant have its way without a fight.
We are here for the matter regarding the Walmart ballot initiative.
We came together to form the Coalition for a Better Inglewood. Residents, workers, religious leaders, and business owners. We wanted to ensure that the community had a real voice in planning the future of our city.
Is that City Hall? How do you want to go and represent the coalition, perhaps?
Our public education campaign took place on all fronts.
I am very concerned about the Walmart coming into the city of Inglewood.
We took it to the politicians.
The process that Walmart is doing is an insult to this city.
I would encourage you to do a thorough analysis of the implications of a Walmart moving into the Inglewood.
We took it to the community.
This group of activists, residents, and clergy channeled their opposition to what...
And we took it to the courts.
Giant. Members of the Coalition for a Better Inglewood held a news conference today.
They filed a lawsuit to stop a ballot initiative that would allow Walmart to build a supercenter without a public hearing or environmental impact study.
The Los Angeles Alliance for a New Economy filed the lawsuit with us. Lane also provided us with legal, research, and organizing resources to take on Walmart.
We believe that this initiative measure is illegal.
Small businesses create more return for cities per square foot than stores like Walmart.
Our other partner was CLUE, Clergy and Laity United for Economic Justice. They mobilized Inglewood's powerful church community.
And if this initiative passes, no one in this community will have any say about this project coming into our community.
And we needed the help. Walmart tried to overwhelm us with a massive PR campaign.
Up Walmart's image.
And they were confident of victory.
I believe that the opposition is relatively limited. If you talk to the people in the neighborhoods here, they support the project, and we'll see that at the polls.
Despite the legal flaws of Walmart's initiative, the judge ruled against our initial court challenge in late February. That meant the special election was on for April 6th. And more bad news. A poll 1 month before the election showed that most voters were in favor of the measure.
What do we want? Where do we want it?
In early March, the grocery workers' lockout and strike ended. Now the labor movement and its allies turned their attention to the force some held responsible for the supermarket's hardline stance, Walmart. Our campaign was helped by the Los Angeles County Federation of Labor. They worked with the community, providing precinct walkers, phone bankers, and the resources for a direct mail effort. It was a big boost, and so was the growing opposition to the measure by public figures.
What Walmart is attempting to do is to bully its way into the city of Inglewood and the state of California.
Walmart should not have the right of coming into a city like Inglewood and bypassing processes that all of these minority-owned businesses had to go through.
It certainly has been disrespectful to the citizens of this community to propose a 60-acre development that completely bypasses the traditional review process.
In the 2 weeks before the election, we launched an aggressive media campaign. Soon, Inglewood's battle to stop Walmart became a national story.
A big political controversy is brewing over a plan by the ultimate big box store.
A community and its small businesses, many struggling, versus Walmart.
ABC's Brian Rooney reports tonight from the city of Inglewood.
Still, the odds were heavily in Walmart's favor.
Walmart has spent more than $1 million to convince voters the store would be good.
They were on their way to spending $1.5 million and even put their CEO on TV to push for the measure.
Ultimately, it seems to me, Tavis, that the consumer determines what it is that should exist to serve them.
Then in the last days of the campaign, our mayor went public with his support for Walmart.
This is a black and brown city with high unemployment. These jobs are great.
Today, Walmart is at the voting booth in Inglewood, California.
Residents of Inglewood, California are going to the polls today
to decide whether or not Walmart should be allowed in their community.
The world's biggest retailer says the people, not the city council, should be deciding whether they want a new Walmart in their community.
Will Walmart win the superstore Inglewood City Council doesn't want?
This is a very big issue in this community, and as you said, for the state and the nation.
Campaign workers opposed to the Walmart development plan rallied before their final Election Day push.
The Coalition for a Better Inglewood took over in Inglewood.
That night, we gathered at a local restaurant, hoping for a miracle, but braced to go back to court if the measure passed.
It's been a very controversial issue, and now the votes are coming in on a proposed Walmart superstore in Inglewood.
And then, the incredible.
Voting no, 3,000.
The message is loud and clear. Walmart, you are not welcome.
Voters overwhelmingly said Walmart could not come to town.
We can be victorious when we are on the side of right.
But our story doesn't end there.
The LA City Council could vote.
A few months later, the Los Angeles City Council passed a tough law restricting superstores like Walmart from trampling on the rights of communities.
We will not sacrifice our rights as citizens and give you the opportunity to build in Inglewood any way you choose.
Meanwhile, Walmart bought the Hollywood Park property and continues to pursue a store in Inglewood.
We must look forward to the next battle.
But now we've shown the world that a small community can stand up to Walmart.
Voters in Inglewood, California
have rejected
The world's biggest retailer, 2-to-1 against.
I gotta stand
I haven't done. Hey, now it's time for me to stand up, say what I got to say what I got to say, yeah.